Good afternoon, this is Headline News on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network. The country's largest business group, the Chamber of Industry and Commerce, says it's now more urgent than ever that the Commission of Inquiry report into the construction sector be presented to President George Maxwell Richards and then laid in Parliament. In a statement, the Chamber says that the report must also be sent to the DPP to determine whether the contents of the report warrant further investigation by the police. The Chamber says that this has become critical given the sudden resignation of former UDCOT Executive Chairman Calder Hart. The Chamber says that the report should be laid in Parliament without delay in the interest of transparency and accountability, and also as an indication that this government is committed to responsible governance at the level of all state boards. Meantime, the head of Transparency International, Victor Hart, says other members of state boards which were chaired by Calder Hart should tender their resignations. Mr. Hart is calling for the urgent resignation of the entire board of NIPDEC.
And therefore, any steps taken to find out what happened at UDCOT must be matched by steps taken to find out what happened at NIPDEC. And to that extent, a forensic audit, as TTTI is calling for at UDCOT, must also happen at NIPDEC, and to clear the way for that, the board of NIPDEC should also resign.
With a ban on smoking in public enclosed places now in effect, Health Minister Jerry Nere says that the ministry is now working on a policy document to deal with the importation of products which contain trans fat and sugars.
The Ministry of Health is working to develop a policy on trans fat and sugar, and this represents a momentous stride in our efforts to achieve our Vision 2020 for health. We are committed to working with industry leaders to identify common ground for action and to expedite the phasing out of trans fatty acids and unnecessary sugars.
Overseas, Haitian President René Préval is on his first official visit to the United States since the January 12th devastating earthquake that killed more than 300,000 people and left more than 1 million others homeless. Préval will hold discussions with President Barack Obama, who is expected to ask legislators for more than $1 billion in aid for Haiti. Stay with us for another news update in 1 hour on CNC3 and the TBC Radio Network.